Good morning, West Ham fans. Knows what they said is true. I salute them guys for their pride, passion, and commitment. They tell it from the heart. They got more passion than the football players. They got more passion than the owners. West Ham, it's a sham. It's ridiculous. It's shameful. What can I say about the players? Some of the players should even be there right now. I don't know what Moyes is doing. Moyes keeps coming out injury reports and all that. We don't need that. We want to know if you're going to get players in, Mr. Moyes. I don't hear the owners. It's the owners are quiet because they know it's true. The owners can't say nothing right now because they're a waste of time. The owners, no ambition, no vision, and they sit around in offices. What are they doing? We need players in. We have a thin squad. I expect to win games without backup. Any of these players, any more injuries we get, we've had it. 14 games left, West Ham fans. We need to start delivering. The thing I like about West Ham Fan TV, these guys go in-depth details. They tell it like it is. They don't beat around the bush. They tell it like it is, West Ham fans. To support West Ham, I'm proud of supporting West Ham. There's no other team on this earth I'd rather support. East London, pie and mash, Chaz and Dave, knees up, down the pub. You can't beat that image. I love the East End. I love it. I used to do car washing in Bethnal Green, down there. It's lovely. I love everything about the East End, the culture, the people, the lifestyle, everything about East London. And what has taken away our identity is the bowling ground. That stood out. I know, why did we sell the ground for the fucking London Stadium, Stratford? I don't understand. It's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about money. Why won't we stick to our roots? We ain't no Man United. We're no Liverpool. We're no Man City. We can't keep with the big words. If the thing with the owners, right? I'm saying, okay, you move us to the London Stadium. So how comes you're not spending? You look how much money Man United is dishing out. You look how much money Man City's dishing out. You look how much money Liverpool's dishing out. You're not promoting West Ham in the right way. You're buying useless players. You're not looking at the whole picture. You're running West Ham like a second-hand store. You're buying. You bought a Lexus, right? But you're not putting any gas into it. You bought West Ham, but where's the petrol? West Ham's not running. West Ham's running out of gas. West Ham need an MOT. You can't keep patching West Ham up. Because if you keep patching the car up, you're going to have to put it in the scrapyard. So the owners, Mr. Gold, Mr. Sullivan, and Lady Brady, you better start thinking straight, because Championship football is not nice, and I don't see anywhere we coming back up unless you invest. I hope this podcast get you guys into life, but I don't see no action. And again, according to West Ham Fan TV, why we're waiting so late to get players in? Why? You have a full season to address the areas of problem areas, and you've not done nothing about it. You've not addressed it. We got more players out. I don't know what's going on with the hamstring injuries. How many players out with hamstring injuries now? Is it the training ground? Is it the players? I don't know. Got so many players out. I'm not even looking forward to the next West Ham fans. I'm not even looking forward to it. I hate to say this, but, it's going to be a big turn-off, because we lose the next four, we're in the bottom two or bottom three, because we won 23 points. The rest of the teams are playing well. Watford definitely be out of it. We could be down before April hits. We could be we could be down before April. That's how critical it can be. But West Ham Fan TV hit it again on the nose. There's no pride, there's no passion, there's no commitment, there's no drive. Players are happy just to pick up their check and that's it. They don't care about the fans. Do they care about the fans? No. I mean, this game was a cup game. Yeah, okay. I know the tickets were cheap, but show a bit of fight for the fans. Some of these mums and dads, this is their hard-earned money. Hard-earned money they pay to watch you guys. At least put a performance. Okay, you may have lost the game, but put in a performance. They won't. The West. Oh, we're the most loyalist fans in the world. One of the most loyalist fans in the world, right? And you guys are a joke. You guys are a disgrace. I'm saying every player is a disgrace because it's a team thing. It's not individual. It's the team. There's no time for individuals here. It's a bloody team effort. You players are a joke. You guys need to go home and look at yourselves in the mirror and say, I let the fans down today. I don't hear none of you guys coming on and saying, oh, I'm sorry, fans, for the performance. I don't hear none of that. I don't hear the owners saying, oh, I'm sorry for the fans. We're going to invest. We're going to back David Moyes. I don't hear that shit. I don't hear that. It's all this spin doctorism. All this certain people or certain person up in the sun, blah, 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 and all this in the sun. That person should be trying to figure out how West Ham going to get out of this mess. Other commitments. I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. We should be these individuals who own the club. They should sell up. They should sell the club. Because they've proved they ain't taking us nowhere, right? They're backing me. They're backing a manager. I don't know about him. The reason why we stayed up last time because we had 3 teams worse than us. But the owners, need to take a look at themselves in the mirror. I need to take a good look at themselves. Oh, 10 years in charge, whatever. 10 years in charge, 16th in the league. That's something to be proud of. If I was owning that, if I own West Ham right now, if I was a billionaire, like one of these, like Golden Sullivan, I'll be pissed. I will be. You know what? I'll be pissed for the players. The players will be in my office today. They will be in the office today. They'll get cussed out. Every player will get cussed out. The manager will get cussed out. And the vice chairwoman, I'll tell you what, she wouldn't be working for the Sun if I was in charge, mate. I said, look, right, you have a choice. You're vice chairman of our club. You're gonna help us get out of this mess. Or you work with the Sun, or you go, or leave. That's what I'll be saying to the vice chairwoman if I was in charge. I'll tell her to pack her bags. If I was in charge, and I tell you what, there's a lot of players who'd be on the transfer list. Sanchez, I'll pay him off. I'll just pay him off. I said, look, we don't need you. You're gone. Lanzini, I'll put him on. I'll get rid of him. Zabaleta, I'll get him out, and I'll get players in. Oh, you know what? If I was in charge, I'll give Moyes 150 mil. Out my own pocket. If I was a billionaire, I said, look, I'm giving you this money to help us get out of this mess. I'm giving you 150 million out my pocket. You spend wisely, but just get us out of this bloody mess. You get 6 players in for 25 mil. 6 players who are ready to start. That is me. I'll do that because I care about the club. But the owners, I don't know. I just said they're old men. Not to be funny, they're old. They've lost it. They're living in the dark ages. They're not looking forward. All the success of Liverpool because they're looking forward. They know a plan. Liverpool have an action plan. They have a manager who knows what he's doing. They have a manager who understands the players. All these successful team, Brendan Rodgers with Leicester, he knows what he's doing. Pep, he knows what he's doing. All these top boys, Sheffield United, that manager's clued in. Look at the talent Sheffield United's got. Look how they beat us. Controversial Dave Martin. Again, Sheffield United, going back to them, how they played us, they played as a team, as a unit. Going forward, defending, tracking back. They beat us. And Sheffield United and West Ham, look at the difference. West Ham think they've earned the right in the Premier League. They let West Ham United players, you don't own no right. You don't have no right to be in the Premier League. If you don't play to your capabilities, you're going to go down. You don't deserve it. And you should be ashamed of yourself, all of you. All of you should be ashamed of yourself. Look at yourselves in the mirror. Call yourself professional footballers. Really, you don't do your own work. You can't defend. You can't attack. You can't hold the ball up. Scared of going forward. Why are you scared? Why are you scared of taking the shot? Why are you scared of crossing? All of you. I'm not gonna single out. I'm not gonna just name names. I said it's a team effort, and the team right now sucks. The team's useless. And West Ham Fan TV hit it right on the nose. There's no passion. There's no fight. There's no pride. There's no guts. Look at yourselves in the mirror, West Ham United players. Look at yourself deep within yourselves and say, look, I've got to do better than this. I've got to perform. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go down. You're going to get relegated. And if you get relegated, all of you big-time Charlies will piss off to somewhere and take your money and go, and then leave West Ham lumbered, and I don't think Moyes is going to last. He'll be gone as well, So again, the owners, but look, going back to their argument is the owners are to blame. The whole scenario, the whole setup is all wrong. It's all wrong, West Ham fans. We're a badly run club, and we're in big trouble, and we need to fix it fast and fix it quick. Because if we don't fix it fast and quick, we're going to go down to the Championship, and we're not going to come back out. So at the end of the day, West Ham fans, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where we can go from here. We can't get any lower than that performance yesterday. It was shocking. Because no one's going to want to invest in it.